Hey everyone, welcome back to the Marshall Variety Channel. We're already filming another video. We just did our eyeshadow tutorial and we're filming another video straight after. Sadly, we've already filmed this video once and it was way more exciting the first time because we had a huge box to unopen on camera and everything. It was awesome, but I had to get rid of it because there was no way I could get it on the computer, unfortunately. So we're going to refilm this again, and I suppose this will be more than just a haul. This will be a haul and a review because we can talk about some of the products that I've used. I wouldn't say we, because she only just used the two eyeshadow palettes for the first time, but she can talk about what she thought.
And the blusher I used the other day.
Oh yeah, she used the blush as well. I'm impressed. But yeah, we'll stop spoiling now. So let's get into makeup we've bought recently. This is what we're going to call these, I think, from now on. Makeup we bought recently, because it's not all just from one haul. It's from a couple of different hauls. So I think should we go one product you, one product me, one product you, one product me? Well, yeah, we both have a Juvia's Place Nubian palette. We just used this in our video.
Very nice.
And we're wearing it right now. And same with the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette.
Which I cheated me and my boy
This was an
too.
early Christmas present. Absolutely love this. We've used both. I love them both. I think this is my preferred palette for mattes. The other one is my preferred palette for shimmers. But I wouldn't say that those are any harder to blend than these. It's just I prefer the colour story in this. That's all. We'll link the eyeshadow chat down below. Right, so here's something I bought quite a while back that I haven't been telling you guys about. So as you know, loose powder wise, I always use Rimmel True Match loose powder, but I started noticing that it was gripping to my skin a lot and it wasn't setting my concealer in the same way that I was enjoying. So I decided to swap it out for a new one that I tried. This was £10, I think it was. This is the L'Oreal Infallible loose powder. This is blue. This is a blue powder. I don't know if you can see it there. You can probably see the cast, I expect. This is great. I really, really like this. It's translucent. I've took photos. It doesn't flash back. And it sets it really, really well. You don't get a ton of product, 6 grams for a tenner, but you only get about 8 in the Rimmel one anyway. But I think this is way less heavy than the Rimmel True Match. It's way more finely milled, but it dusts off way better and does not cling to your skin. So this is one I would recommend if you're looking for a drugstore loose powder. I do want to use the, you know, the Laura Mercier, the classic, but it's £30, so I got to save up for that. So I'll get to that eventually because loose powder is one of the only things I don't have anything high end of to compare, same with concealer, but that'll soon change. So what product do you have to show my mother?
Right.
Oh, yeah, in the same sort of family.
I had some...
to show them. Oh. Powder on powder, I know.
So, Jake, trying to swipe this as well.
I love this.
I love the packaging. Milani, this is a powder because I didn't have a powder. This is Fair Pale, #1, and it's Conceal and Perfect.
It's beautiful, this
There
is.
it is, guys.
It's out of stock now.
Full coverage. How did it open? I thought there was a...
No, it's just a clicker.
There wasn't a section underneath.
No,
like
it's just
brush. This one.
just a clicker. That's the, you're thinking of...
You just go like that, you can see... Look at that. And that's just a face powder, the amount of coverage you get from that. I haven't tried it yet.
It's fantastic. It's great for every day. As your initial concealer set. It's nice to set your foundation as well.
And I also bought from Milani as well.
Because I've been raving about the blushes.
So I bought the Luminoso, which is the main one everybody buys.
Which
and the other one is the Dolce Pink. I wore that to work the other day. It was really pretty. That's the Dolce Pink.
Come over this way. You get into the light. And up there.
I don't know if that's...
There we go.
There we go, that's better. And then
it's kind of hard to swatch it out lighting sometimes. This Luminoso. This is my favourite, isn't it? I love this blush, guys. It's one of my favourites, Luminoso.
And there's a Luminoso at the top. It's more of a peachy one. Obviously, they're a bit bright there. You sheer them out when you put them on.
They look like they have a lot of shimmer in them, but they don't. They sheer out really nice.
The pink looks like it's got more shimmer than the other one. It wasn't mega shimmery on my face when I put it on. But it looks more shimmery.
There was a 3 for 2 on Milani, there was, on Beauty Bay, which is why we went for some Milani products. I didn't get any, but I will next time.
So that's my Milani
So
product.
Keeping on the face product hype, I bought a very exciting item, a Jeffree Star Cosmetics highlighter, the Skin Frost in Ice Cold. I'll show you it now. As you can see, I've dipped hella into this. The star pan is still there no matter how much you use it. It doesn't fade that easy.
Mega powdery, though I don't like it personally.
It's beautiful.
But he loves it. I love it on him. But it's so powdery.
Now this, you have to be careful that this is extremely soft. It is. It's like the it's a very similar texture to the shimmers in the Anastasia Norvina palette, where it's extremely soft, so it can fluff everywhere very easy. So you have got to be careful, but you get so much product, and even though I've done into it loads of times and probably loads of it have fluffed away, there's a ton in there. And I think the reason I like it so much comes down to how soft and buttery it is. Like, so I'm willing to, you know, I'm willing to be like, oh well, to the fallout, to have amazing shine like this. I'll swatch this on my hand now. This is an absolutely beautiful highlighter. Oh. Look at that! Obviously, if you want to bling, if you want to glow to the gods, if you want to blind everyone in sight, that is the highlighter you go for. But there are other more wearable shades like Peach Goddess, Princess Cut. I'm going to be buying Princess Cut very soon. That is an absolutely stunning highlighter. I also love this on my inner corners, down the nose, and on the chin as well. It's absolutely beautiful.
And above your lip. Cupid's bow.
Cupid's bow. I love it on my Cupid's bow. But yes. And that's definitely up there with the Ofra. I think intensity-wise it's better than the Ofra, but the Ofra is a nicer formula because it's not so powdery. But that's my only complaint with these, and you get so much product, and I think for £25 it's well worth it. It is expensive, it was obviously a luxury brand, what do you expect? But love, love, love it. Did we tell them how much the thing was? No. Her Milani powder was $12.75 and the blushes are a tenner, but they're up to $11 now because Milani's increasing their prices.
Yeah.
So next I bought a Hall of Fame item that everybody loves. This is the Anastasia Brow Pomade, the Dip Brow Pomade to be precise. I bought it in soft
ABH.
brown. I absolutely love...
Is it ABH? Yeah,
Anastasia. I absolutely love this. This is such a good pomade. I love, 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 love it. As you can see, I haven't used much because it's extremely pigmented. And what's great about this is you can really control it and you can really blend it out if necessary. It's so, so nice. And you get so much more product than the Benefit one, and it's £2.50 cheaper. So that's why I was like, well, it's no brainer then. This is the one I'm going to buy. I do want to try the Anastasia Brow Wiz Pencil as well and colour with that but fill with this. But we'll leave that for a different day. But yeah, verdict on this, use it every day and I really, really like it. As you can see, the brows have gone through a huge transformation. We shaved them down and they're way thin. I also drew my mother's on, which as you probably noticed from the last video. But it's only our first go, guys, but I think I did a pretty good job. Go into the camera and do this. I think it really suits you, see. I think it really frames your face. It looks beautiful. Now we're going to move on to...
No, I just do them now.
Well, so there's only one thing left you bought, haven't there? Right, so I bought some primers. So, you know I love the brand The Ordinary. I talk about their moisturiser quite a lot, which is my favourite moisturiser on the market at the minute. And I've seen that they do primers. They do a silicone primer like the Benefit Professional. This is called the High Adherence Silicone Primer. And they do
Benefit's your favourite, by the way, unless you've been looking for a dupe, haven't you, really?
Yeah, exactly. I've been looking for something that's similar that does the same job, and I've never found one that does the same job. But because the Benefit one doesn't have much in it and it's so expensive, I wanted to find something a bit cheaper because I spend so much on everything else. It would be nice to have something cheap. Do you know what I mean? Like I said to my mother, look, if this is crap, I don't mind paying for the Benefit, but I'd like to find something that's different. I also bought the High Spreadability Fluid Primer, which is a more moisturising primer, and I really, really like using both together, but I don't think it's necessary. Like,
see, you still gotta be bougie, you can't just use one.
I don't think this is necessary though, because I use so much moisturiser that it's not necessary to use this. So even though I am going to use the whole thing because I do think this is a beautiful primer, if you don't want something mega tacky like this that'll clog your pores, use this one, because this one does a tiny bit of blurring but not in the same way that this does. I prefer this one over the two, and I've used a lot more of this one than this one, but at the minute my favourite combo has been moisturising, then using this and then putting this on the forehead. But I don't think I would repurchase this one. This one was £5.40, I think.
One?
Yeah, Pipette, I'll show it now. This one is £3.90, it's so cheap. I'll be buying it again soon as it's half empty. Because I use it every single day. I only use that in the T-zone and the chin. Another thing I've changed up is I'm not putting primer like that on my nose anymore, because I've noticed that putting it on my nose makes the foundation slip and slide, and it makes it go oily by the end of the day, and it looks a lot better if I don't prime my nose. So that's a very new step. I'm going to be talking about how much my makeup routine has changed in my next video, because I've changed a lot. Like, I'm doing everything completely differently now. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be exciting. It's going to be long, so you're going to need to get some tea. But other than that,
and lunch.
Here's the other one. It's a glass bottle, and it's only like £5 odd, and a pipette, and it's beautiful, and it makes your skin feel so silky, so smooth, and I love it. Concealers now. So you know I'm a slave to Makeup Revolution's concealer and define, but the shade has never been my favourite thing about it, and the two shades that are lighter, because I wanted something a bit lighter, aren't the right undertone really, so I was a little bit like, for God's sake, I want to try something new. So I picked up the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in Extra Fair, and I find that this is a beautiful concealer to cut your eyebrows with. That's what I use this for. This is only about £3, so buying something like this to cut your eyebrows with, it'll last ages. I've had this a long time since we went to Cambron, and it's still not empty yet, and I use it to cut my eyebrows every day. I'll show you the tiny little applicator. My problem with this is it is full coverage, but as soon as you start blending it out on your face, it shears out an incredible amount. So it's not high coverage enough for me for under the eyes, but I love it I love it on the brows, and I like it to go down the centre of the nose as well. It's nice for the centre of the nose. And then I got, this is a concealer I tried a lot in the past, but the shades were never light enough. But now they've expanded the shade range and got 2 or 3 lighter shades and some darker ones as well, thank God. So we've got the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. Now this is a very, very popular concealer. Everybody loves this. And quite a lot of people, I know Jeffree Star had the same problem, that it was too dark and they never had a shade that was light enough. But now they do a shade 00 Ivory. They also do a fair ivory, which is way too pink. But this is a really, really, really nice concealer. I'm going to swatch both on my hands now. The thing about this is it is extremely full coverage, doesn't crease, and it sets beautiful. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look unnatural at all. It's beautiful. I do hate the applicator on this so much though, just waiting for it to come up all the time. See that the Maybelline one is lighter as well?
Yeah, I'm trying that under my eyes now because I got the makeup on just to see
Do
what
it.
the colours look.
So, the little swatch there is the Collection concealer, and then this one is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. You can see it's a bit lighter and it catches the light a lot more. It's so beautiful. I love the Maybelline concealer. Oh, and speaking of, remember there's also using one of the new products we bought, and it's the last one we're going to talk about actually, because it's one of the most iconic makeup products of all time, so...
And we decided to go for it. Well, I'll get one now next time.
Yeah, she bought it, but she gave it to me.
So he's going to buy me one back.
Yep. What do you think?
Like that.
Nice, isn't it? I'd put a bit more on your in it a bit though.
Yeah, but I'm not going to waste any more. I just wanted to see if I liked it, so...
Do you like the formula? Nice, isn't it? So we bought a beauty blender. This is the electric violet swirl sponge, but it's obviously covered in product now because I've been using it.
We do like the Real Technique ones. That is...
But it feels like a rock in comparison to this. This is so soft, and...
It's £18 mine, or
$17.50. I was extremely shocked at how laid and how airbrushed and how natural my foundation looked when I used this. I think it's absolutely
with natural
gorgeous.
Foundation, I don't think so.
Well, that's another thing that's changed in the routine. I use a lot less than I used to.
Yeah, that's true.
So we will talk about that. But the way this blends it in, it's like it sucks up just the right amount of product to give you such a stunning blend. I love it so much. It's beautiful. I'm definitely going to be using more of these. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I kind of want to get a baby one as well, just, you know, to have matching. But that's more money, so we'll think about that. And the last thing, basically, we bought a giant haul from Beauty Bay and we had it gift wrapped in this beautiful box, which for some reason, I don't know if they just sent us this as a free gift or something. We did spend over £200 and they sent us a set of these BH Cosmetics brushes. We showed these in the last video when my mother was blending with them. And it was a whole face and eye set. And this is £23 to buy. You know, we've got a blush brush, which I absolutely love. This is like a cat paw that I use to set my eyes with. Beautiful big powder brush. I use this every single day. Some eye brushes. And I couldn't believe it. I was so chuffed and I didn't realise how nice the BH brushes could be.
What set of 12 or something? 12,
it was 12, I think. Yeah. I'm not big on the eye brushes, to be honest with you. I don't think they're as nice as Morphe ones. But I think these face brushes are beautiful. I like them more than some of my Real Techniques ones because, as you all know, I've had plenty of problems with this blush brush in the past.
I love that.
It's not my kind of shape. I prefer it to do other things than blush. I prefer something like this where I can pack it on and then blend it out and then shear it down with a sponge. But we'll get to that in my makeup video. I'm not going to spoil it all now. But yeah, that was everything, I think. Guys, you also bought a Milani lip liner, didn't you?
Oh yes, and a this set as well. Which
so this is the last thing. This is a Wet n Wild set.
£10.
And we were very impressed with these eyeshadows. We will put a insert of the swatches of these. This one has often been called a dupe for the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette.
So there it is, guys.
And we'll insert swatches. Let's swatch the highlight though.
We'll insert swatches of this one, none of the other eyeshadows because we've done that in our previous video. Like I said, we'll put that down below if you want to go and check it out, guys. But we will put a swatch of this one in this one because this is the video we're showing it in. That was £10 for the whole set, that was. I'm
very impressed with the eyeshadows. They're only about £5, so I'm going to buy one anyway, even if I don't love it. And what shade is the highlighter in? It's a peach colour, isn't it? This is Mega Glow highlighter in shade Precious Petals, which you can't see. Come over to my side, because I got more light. No, let me do it.
That's an awkward angle I am.
Yeah, let me do it, because they could see it on my hand earlier. See, I think this is a beautiful shade, but it is too dark for me.
Yeah, it is too dark, yes.
There it is. See it? Right there, on the bottom. Very pretty indeed. We're going to have to figure out a new setup for this type of thing.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that when we get to that. As you know, guys, it's always a learning process.
We're working on it, exactly.
And I'll swatch the lippy as well. Now, I did wear the lippy, not this particular one. There's one that they have. There's supposed to be a dupe of Velvet Teddy.
The colour is very similar, but it's drying.
I wore it to work and I was not a fan, to be honest with you. This is the Wet n Wild, some sort of lipstick, and it's...
Don't say the colour, do it.
This one is shade, I don't know, it doesn't tell me.
Oof. It's not a shape we would wear.
That's not my favourite colour
But
in
somebody
particular.
will like it.
But nice terracotta though.
Sandstorm, right the way.
Oh, I didn't see it. It is pretty, but they're a bit harder to apply because it's not a teardrop bullet, it's a circle, and you probably would have to use a lip liner. And they do fade pretty quick, and they do dry you out. So just be really careful, guys.
I'm taking my glasses off again. I got 2 different colour eyes because we've done another video before this, guys. Please ignore us because we got...
You probably would have just
daddies.
watched it. You probably would have watched it quite recently. Alright guys, there's just our little makeup we bought recently. Stay tuned, I'm going to be doing a video very soon doing a full glam, full on face using all the new techniques that I'm going to do, and I'm going to really explain everything to you, and I'm going to use loads and loads of new products. I'm really excited about, and I've got into some older products that I always thought I disliked, but now I really do like a blush palette I talked about before, wink wink. So yeah.
My October glossy box is coming either tomorrow or Tuesday, either Angel or Devil. I do really like the items. It's very similar items in both boxes, just the one's darker than the other. Obviously the Devil's darker. So I did prefer the Devil because of the lipstick. The lipstick and the... Stop. The lipstick and... Stop it! The lipstick in the Angel one is like a mental Barbie pink. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah, the lipstick is awful.
And I've had a message, and I'm sure that's the one I'm having, Angel. I'm sure that's what it is, but never mind. I really like the palette.
If they're eye safe, you could put it on your eye.
No, oh God, wouldn't wear that anyway. It's
well, like a baby pink.
Nah. But well, stay tuned for that, guys. And that's it.
Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. We really hope you enjoyed this, and we're back on form.
My turn now.
We should take a photo like that. It looks sassy.
Oh God, no, thank you. Right, come on, let them get out. Let's get away. They don't want to see us acting all.
We haven't been here for a month. They want to see us fool around. That's what we're here for. Alright, thank you so much, guys. We love you all so much. We hope you're having a good day or a good evening or good whatever you're doing.
And here's us looking at our best.
You are. Aren't we stunning? At least we've got nice makeup on though, and we've got some nice blending on the eyes. And nice brows as well, don't forget the brows.
Please like, subscribe and hit the bell button and all our good stuff.
Comment down below and let us know what you want to see us do in the future, what you want to see us haul, what you want to see us play with.
Don't ask
anything.
us to just act normal because we can't.
No, normal is the furthest thing away from me.
Whatever normal may be, we're not it.
I hate the word normal. There's no such thing as normal. No, there is no normal to me. I don't see the point. No, normal assumes that, to me, normal is a word that makes people feel inadequate, because then who's abnormal then? Do you know what I mean? Normal implies abnormal, and we don't want to imply abnormal at all. Just
even though we are abnormal.
People are people, and be who you want to be.
Yes, quite right.
So yeah.
You are who you are, and we are who we are.
Yeah, exactly. And that's never going to change. Love you all so much.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.